What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with week number 11 of our Columbus Aviators franchise, with the Aviators getting ready to take on their division rival, the Indianapolis Colts. The Aviators got a win early on in this series matchup between the two teams. However, the Colts are a little bit more healthy. At least they have Parker Hester back for this game, and that is one of Andrew Luck's favorite weapons. This team is loaded with receivers for Andrew Luck to throw to, and that definitely poses an issue for a very inconsistent Aviators secondary. Tyrone Stevens is usually a lockdown guy. We can rely on him game in and game out. Bradley Roby, on the other hand, is a little bit different. He'll go some games where he allows 2 touchdowns, turn it around the next week and get 2 interceptions. You never really know which one you're going to get. And when the receiving core is this good for the Colts, you have to worry if Bradley Roby is going to show up or not. It should be an interesting matchup. The Colts want revenge for that early season loss, but the Aviators are at home here today, and they are ready to continue their good season so far. Mason Johnson is set to kick us off, and here we go. This is going to be fielded on about the 1-yard line here by Banks. He will take it up past the 15, the 20, and taken down at about the 22-yard line, and that is where Andrew Luck and company will get things going. Again, this roster riddled with talent. It's just a matter of taking it all to the next step. You know, they did that a little bit last year, but kind of faulting again. You know, 17 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, too many turnovers right now for Andrew Luck. He's hoping to avoid that happening here today. He will get things going with a play action and finding Parker Hester. There he is. He will take it up to the 38-yard line for a 16-yard gain. 1st and 10. Turbin on the outside. A good run across midfield, breaking a tackle. Taken down at the 46-yard line. Another 16-yard pickup. And the Colts are on the move. Turbin nowhere to go this time, though. It'll be 2nd and 11. Handoff. Turbin taken down by Williamson. 3rd down and 12 for the Colts here. Luck looking to throw. Pressure coming. He will find Parker Hester. It's not good enough for a 1st down. Roby will get the stop, but the Colts will kick a long field goal right through the uprights here and take an early 3-0 lead over the Columbus Aviators. Overall, a pretty good drive, but the Aviators picked up their intensity towards the end there, and that'll bring out Tyson Russell. 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions on the season, looking to continue that hot play here today, and he will hand it off to Rodman Scott, filling in for Bishop Sankey, and that is good for a 9-yard gain. Pressure on the way. Wayne Chapman on the outside, across midfield, taken down at the 47-yard line. They sent an all-out blitz, and Russell showing the poise there to get a 25-yard gain to Chapman. 4-yard run there. Here's Tavon Austin. He will get taken down. 3rd and 8 now. Russell looking to throw over the middle. Sean Sutton with the reception down to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Handoff. Rodman Scott on the outside this time. He is going to pick up about 6 there. 2nd and 4. Here is Scott again, and he will have the 1st down for the Aviators to the 18-yard line. On the right side, Davis is going to get the interception, looking for Curtis Harden, and Vontae Davis just played that incredibly. More awareness on the route than even Curtis Harden seemed to have in that situation, and that was just an excellent play by the defender there. And Russell throws his 8th interception of the season, not too happy with himself. And that'll bring the Colts back out onto the field. Here is Dwayne Allen with the reception. That's good for 9 yards. 2nd and inches up the middle. Turbin going to take it down to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Andrew Luck on the left side finding Parker Hester, but he cannot hold on to the ball. 2nd and 10. Here is Turbin again. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5 to go. Play action. Andrew Luck scanning the field and will find Hardy, the young wide receiver, down to the 21-yard line. Another play action. 1st and 10. Luck looking for the end zone here, and he is going to connect with Hardy, beating Culliver on the play. That is a touchdown for the Indianapolis Colts, and they will go on top 10-0 here in the 1st quarter against the Aviators. Culliver not happy with himself, allowing Sean Hardy to get open there, and Rodman Scott will take it up the middle. Only a gain of about 2. 2nd and 8. Play action. Russell rolling out. Here comes the pressure, and he is going down. Williams getting the sack for the Colts defense. That'll make it 3rd and 15 now. But on the right side, Chapman gets wide open across midfield. The 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, taken down at the 2-yard line. A monster play from Wayne Chapman. They threw a linebacker on him in coverage, and Chapman just has too much speed. He will make the play. 1st and goal. Russell rolling out here, looking for the end zone. He's going to take it himself into the end zone. Touchdown for the Columbus Aviators, and this is a 7-10 ball game. Excellent play from Tyson Russell, both to find Chapman there, and then to get on the outside for the touchdown. The Aviators are right back in this, but Dwayne Allen, another great tight end on the other side of the field, will have a first down for the Colts to the 38-yard line. Here is Hardy again, taken down by Jabbar Jordan after an 8-yard pickup. Now Turbin on the outside, the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, taken down by Jordan at the 13-yard line, and the Colts offense cannot be stopped right now, running and passing all over this Aviators defense. Here's Andrew Luck, and he will take it down to the 5-yard line for an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2, Turbin on the outside into the end zone, touchdown for the Indianapolis Colts, and we have a 10-point ball game once again, 17-7 as we enter the second quarter. The Aviators defense has got to pick up their pressure in this game if they would like to get a victory. Scott up the middle, that's good for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 over the middle, Curtis Hardin getting involved now. He will take it to the 44-yard line for a gain of 13. Play action over the middle. Here's Hardin again, taking it up to midfield for a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3, Doyle Green Beckham holding on to the ball in traffic there, down to the 41-yard line. A 9-yard pickup, nowhere for Scott to go. 2nd and 12. Russell looking to throw. He's going to roll out a little bit. Pressure on the way over the middle, and Curtis Hardin cannot come down with it there. 3rd and 12, play action rollout on the left side. A wild throw by Russell, just nowhere near the receiver. That easily could have been intercepted there. And the Aviators are going to have to punt the ball away and rely on their defense that is yet to show up today. And this could be bad because the Colts can make this a 3-possession game with a touchdown, but Luck is going to get tripped up on his own lineman, just waiting for the hit, and Derek Morgan will finally get there. It'll be 3rd and 14 for the Colts. Luck has to go downfield here on the left side. He will be intercepted by Bradley Roby. We talked about him pregame, and here he is stepping up big time for the Aviators, and that will set them up with great field position at the 24-yard line. A panic throw there from Andrew Luck, threw it way too early, and Roby was on the inside of a receiver. That's about as easy as it will get. 1st and 10. Here's Russell again scrambling. He will take it down to the 18-yard line for a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3. Another wild throw there, looking for, I believe, Chapman on the play. 3rd and 3, handoff Rodman Scott, and that is not enough for a first down. So Mason Johnson going to come in and kick a field goal through the uprights, but it is still a 7-point game, 17-10. The Colts are on top, and a missed opportunity for the Aviators offense that usually finds their way into the end zone, but that'll bring Luck and the Colts back out onto the field. Here's Dwayne Allen, good for a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 over the middle. Allen again, hard hit by Culliver, up to the 39-yard line, a gain of 12. Luck on the right side going deep, and Hardy cannot hold on to it. Tyrone Stevens knocking it out of his hands there. 2nd and 10. Turbin taken down immediately by Avery Williamson. He has been outstanding so far this game. 3rd and 13 on the right side, and Tyrone Stevens cannot hold on to the ball. That was a pick six waiting to happen, and a missed opportunity there for the Pro Bowl cornerback. 1st and 10 on the left side. Doyle Green Beckham taken down at the 31-yard line, a gain of 6. Now Rodman Scott up the middle. That is good for an Aviator first down. 1st and 10. Russell, pressure coming, and going to overthrow Rodman Scott there. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 over the middle. Here's Wayne Chapman to the 43-yard line. 3rd and 4. A screen play to Dickerson on the left side, and that is good for an Aviator first down to the 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Tavon Austin, a little spin move this time. He will take it to the 42-yard line. 2nd and 3. Austin again. Good for an Aviator first down on the right side of the field. Curtis Hardin breaking free. A 38-yard touchdown pass, and we have a tie ball game. Curtis Hardin, it was only a matter of time, and there he is. That was just an outstanding play by him, and a good read by Tyson Russell to get it into his hands. 17-17, 2:43 to go here before halftime, and that is a 6-yard run by Turbin. Luck looking down the field, pressure coming. He fumbles the ball, and Derek Morgan is going to recover. A big mishap there for the Colts, the 2nd straight turnover on their side of the field here, and that is going to set up great field position for the Columbus Aviators. Not 2nd straight turnover, 2nd and 3 possessions. 1st and 10 on the left side. Curtis Hardin with the reception down to the 9. 2nd and 7. Scott up the middle down to the 8. 3rd and 5. They need a first down, and Rodman Scott will deliver to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal on the right side. A receiving touchdown for Rodman Scott, and just like that, the Aviators have taken control of the game. Up by 7 here. 34 seconds to go before halftime. 24-17. and those turnovers just really killing Andrew Luck and the Colts' momentum. They had really been playing well prior to that happening, but 2 turnovers on that side of the field led to 10 straight. Not 10 straight, but 10 easy points for the Columbus Aviators, and they will go back on top here in this game, and they have all the momentum heading into the second half. The Colts got to be disappointed giving the game away like that, but the Aviators defense has still got to keep up this pressure. They can't have it like they did in the first few drives of that game in the second half. We are back in the second half. The Aviators are going to start off with the ball, looking to continue the momentum, but a terrible throw by Russell, and that is Banks with the pick 6, and that is not the way the Aviators wanted to start off the second half. They had all of the momentum coming into it, and just like that, Russell is going to hand it back to the Colts, looking for Rodman Scott, but just overthrowing it drastically there, and it will plop right into Banks' hands. That is about as easy as it will get for him, and we have a tie ball game once again. This is looking forward to being a shootout here in the second half. The Aviators back out onto the field. Russell looking to make a better throw this time, and he will to Tavon Austin. That is good for an 11-yard pickup. 1st and 10. Russell pressure coming will find Sean Sutton. He has been a little quiet today, but that is good for a 14-yard gain. Handoff to Rodman Scott. He will pick up about 5 on the play there. 2nd and 5. Here's Tavon Austin, and he has nowhere to go. 3rd and 5, and a delay of game on the Aviators. They cannot get the play off in time. That'll make it 3rd and 10 now. Russell going to have to make something happen here, looking down the field, and another wild throw by Russell, nowhere near any of his receivers there, and the Colts will take over as Turbin has an 8-yard run. 2nd and 2, a false start on the Colts, make it 2nd and 7 from the 22-yard line. Turbin on the left side, taken down by the rookie corner Jackson. 3rd and 4 now on the right side. Tucker has nowhere to go. Jabbar Jordan there for the stop, and the Aviators will take over on the right side. Curtis Harden, good for a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5, Rodman Scott up the middle, breaking free. The 50, 45, 40, the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown for the Columbus Aviators. Rodman Scott, the rookie, with a breakout run of 75 yards, filling in for the injured Bishop Sankey. And this is a kid that does not want to give the starting spot back. What a run from Rodman Scott there. And he will put the Aviators back on top by 7 with that one. And just what we wanted to see out of him, man. When our team needed a big play, the rookie running back is going to be the one to deliver. 31-24 is Turbin on the left side, trying to get a good run of his own in. He will take it to the 46-yard line, a gain of about 19 yards. 1st and 10, nowhere to go this time, though, for Gilbert. 2nd and 13, another handoff to Gilbert here. He is taken down immediately. Going to be 3rd and 19. They did have 2 penalties back-to-back there, and Roby is going to get the interception for the Aviators. A 2nd of the day for Bradley Roby. We talked about him again. I said this earlier in pregame. We either get 2 touchdowns allowed or 2 interceptions, and it looks like we got good Bradley Roby today as Scott takes it down to the 43 for a 6-yard gain. Now Wayne Chapman with the catch to the 39-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 39 here on the right side. Here is Sean Sutton. That'll be good for about a 7-yard pickup. 2nd and 3, pressure coming. Russell gets the ball to Chapman there, who cannot hold on to the ball. 3rd and 3, Russell looking to throw here on the right side. Sean Sutton with the reception down to the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 on the left side. Here is Rodman Scott. He will not get away there. Only a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 now. Russell going to roll out of the pocket a little bit, looking for Wayne Chapman, and he will have a 1st down to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, but Russell is down on the play as Rodman Scott gets the touchdown. And that's great and all, but Tyson Russell was injured on the play there, and we are going to have to figure out what is going on because Brady Rogers is in for the play. Again, Rodman Scott, the rookie, once again getting into the end zone today. I believe that's his 3rd of the day, but that comes with some question marks with the injury. And that could really hurt the Aviators here. And as you see, Tyson Russell has a meniscus tear and will not be able to return for this game. So despite having a pretty decent lead now of 14 points, we are going to have to rely on a late-round rookie quarterback, Brady Rogers here. And it'll be interesting to see if he can go toe-to-toe with Andrew Luck and keep the win, especially if the Aviators defense starts to give up points again. 3rd and 7, Luck looking down the field on the right side. Hester unable to get the 1st down. And all we really need right now from Brady Rogers is to just Milk the clock. Be a game manager. We don't need him to throw for 300 yards today. Just take this clock down. Take time away from the Colts. And unfortunately, that is going to be a 3 and out by the Aviators there. They will give the ball right back to Andrew Luck and the Colts with good field position as we go into the fourth quarter. 2nd and 11. Luck on the outside going to try to run for it here. And he will slide down at the 42. 3rd and 6. Luck on the right side finding Hardy. And he will break away all the way down to the 33-yard line. The Colts are on the move. Luck scanning the field again on the right side. Wide open is Wallace this time. He will take it down to the 25-yard line. 2nd and 2. Luck again looking to throw, and the defense is just nowhere near Hardy. All the wrong calls being made right now, and here is Turbin on the outside, untouched into the end zone for the Indianapolis Colts, his 2nd touchdown of the day. And we have a 7-point ball game, putting even more pressure on Brady Rodgers and this Aviators offense, who are getting the run locked down after the big 75-yard gain. Going to be 3rd and 11. Brady Rodgers down the field. He will connect with Perryman, who fumbles the ball. Luckily, Curtis Harden is there to recover. Brady Rodgers and Perryman had great chemistry in the preseason, and that has carried over to today, which is great to see. 2nd and 9. Another handoff, this time to Scott on the outside. The 25-20, he avoids the tackle. The 10-5 touchdown. Rodman Scott, are you kidding me? He has arrived in the NFL. The rookie running back having a breakout game here today, and he is going to put the Aviators back on top by 14. I think that might be his 4th touchdown of the day. He's had 3 running. I'm pretty sure he had a receiving one earlier. And he is just destroying the Colts defense right now as the Aviators take it up to a 2-possession game. Once again, 10:47 to go. But the Colts are not out of it yet. The rookie Reed up to the 44-yard line. And this is going to be another penalty on the Colts offensive line. They're almost intercepted by Walker. 2nd and 15. Luck looking to run, and he is going to slide down at midfield. A gain of 11 there, about 10 actually. 3rd and 5 over the middle. Jabbar Jordan cannot get the interception, and the Colts are going to go for it on 4th down, and they will find Tate good for a 1st down. And Andrew Luck making an excellent play in a clutch situation there. 1st and 10 over the middle. Here is Turbin, and he is going to take it down to the 26-yard line. 2nd and 2. Luck looking to throw on the right side. This will soar out of bounds. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Colts. Luck on the left side. Wide open is Hardy. He will take it down to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Here is Gilbert now breaking a tackle. He has a 1st down, an 11-yard run. And now Turbin right up the middle down to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. Luck will find Tate into the end zone. Touchdown for the Indianapolis Colts. And they are right back in this game. This is a shootout among division foes here. 45-38 is going to be the score. 6 minutes to go. And Brady Rodgers will come back out onto the field again. Just be a game manager. Don't turn it over and keep picking up 1st downs with the running game. And Tavon Austin doing just that. He will take it up to the 37-yard line, a gain of 13. Here's Rodman Scott up to the 39. Only a 2-yard pickup. Now Scott on the outside avoids the tackle and makes something out of nothing, getting to the 42-yard line. But it will be 3rd and 5, and Tavon Austin will deliver the 1st down. A great read there by Brady Rodgers to do a short little pass, make it happen. And he will find Curtis Harden this time to the 48-yard line, a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Scott up the middle, and the clock is ticking away on the Colts here. Here is Scott again, though, and he will take it to the 36. Only a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Scott once more breaking a tackle down to the 30-yard line. 3rd and 2. Tavon Austin unable to get the 1st down here. And Mason Johnson will kick a field goal right through the uprights. That will make it a 2-possession game, 48-38, a minute 43 to go. However, this Colts offense has been outstanding today, and if they can get down the field quickly, as you see Hardy with the reception there, they could get an onside kick. Read the rookie wide receiver on the left side to the 46-yard line. 2nd and 1 on the left. Again, this is tipped into the air, and Ramorius Culliver has the interception. Bradley Roby tipping the ball for Culliver to get. And that will do it for the Colts. Great defense there when the team needed them to step up more than ever. Definitely a high-scoring game here today, but Brady Rodgers is going to get the job done. The real question mark right now, though, is how serious is this injury to Tyson Russell? If he is down for some time, the Aviators could really be in trouble and see their great season start going down the drain pretty quickly. It'll be interesting to see how things unfold with that. Brady Rodgers looked okay today, but I really don't know if we're ready to throw him into that situation expecting him to be that guy for us as a starter going up against a lot better defenses than he faced in preseason for sure. As you can see, the Aviators dominating this game, and like I said, it was a shootout and a lot of turnovers in the game for the Colts. Really setting the Aviators up with great field position was the turning point there. Russell, 97.9 quarterback rating, 20 of 28, 2 passing touchdowns. Brady Rogers really only managed the game today, 3 of 4 for 40 yards. Got to be happy with that. He didn't turn the ball over. Russell throwing 2 interceptions today, a little more than we're accustomed to see him doing. But look at Rodman Scott, 27 carries, 204 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns for him. Robert Turbin had a great game as well for 7 yards a carry and 2 touchdowns. But Rodman Scott, the rookie, just absolutely amazing. That long of 75 yards. He also had a touchdown for, I think, over 40 yards as well. And both of them were when our team really needed them. Sean Hardy, the second-year pro, 7 catches, 114 yards and a touchdown. Curtis Harden, 6 catches, 70 yards and a touchdown. Wayne Chapman, 5 catches, 126 yards. Got to be happy with his effort today. Sean Sutton, 4 for 54. Parker Hester really limited today, 3 for only 29 yards. And there's Rodman Scott again, 2 catches, 5 yards and a touchdown. 4 touchdowns on the day for the rookie. And he is really making a case to be our guy moving forward. I don't know if we have seen many games like that from Bishop Sankey. They're going to say the Aviators did not get a sack today. I know we did get a sack when we forced Andrew Luck to fumble the ball, but I do think that was the only one. So only 1 sack on the day for our defense there. But they still made plenty of turnovers in the passing game, and we got to be pretty happy with that. So the Aviators will escape with another division win, the second one of the year over the Indianapolis Colts, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching this series and supporting it. I know as the Madden season winds down, the views drop down and such, but everybody's still showing up and hitting that like button. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Later.